So people wonder why at almost 65 my body is so strong. I have really strong legs, really strong arms, really strong upper back. It's my belly from having all those babies that I'm working on. But if you have a yard and your yard needs to be maintained, and you've got a spouse, you're in a long-term relationship, you guys own a place together, or even if you don't, you own a place, you're going to want to keep it up. And I've been working in the yard for 40 years. Not here, 18 years at our other house, 22 years here. So, yeah, you know, this is a good workout. Doesn't do a whole lot for the belly, but it does a lot for the other parts of my body. This hill, we have a burn in our backyard because we're on a hill and it continues to go up. It's a very high water table. Like, we don't have water issues here. Our water, we have our own well. Our water is delicious. We have it tested a couple times a year. It has a lot of iron in it, so we have to have a filtration system to take the iron out. But other than that, you can drink the water right from the tap. There are no carcinogens in it. There's no arsenic, nothing like that. And so this is a burn. Up there is our leach bed. We mow the top of that, but my husband has an issue with one of his ankles. And typically he can do this, but right now it's spring, so it's still damp in some of these areas. And I try to help him out by doing some of the weed whacking and things like that so he doesn't have to mow it. And then a lot of times we split the mowing up. Like, we have a lot next door that's all grass, well, half grass. And so, you know, we switch back and forth. Sometimes he'll do the front and the sides and the back here, and I'll do the lot, and vice versa. So right now, like this pile right here, those are all daisies. I have daisies growing all over the place here. The problem is that you can't weave a lawnmower around them. And until when the daisies are gone by, then we just mow them down. Right here, I don't know if you can see it, I have a whole clump of chives growing. So I can just come right out the kitchen door, which is right there, and I can cut chives. And we'll do a little walk around when I'm done weed whacking. But I wanted to show you guys this weed whacker is, I don't know if that's Ego or Echo. I think it's Echo. No, it's Ego. These are amazing. This is has a rechargeable battery, which we charge in the house. We have two batteries. One runs this, and one runs the chainsaw. So we've got two of the Ego tools, which they're amazing. This is lighter than the weed whacker we used to have that I had a hard time with it. It just destroyed my shoulders and my neck. I have neck problems. I've always had neck problems. So I have to be a little careful. But mostly it's not as bad as it used to be when I used to do painting jobs for people. And I did ceilings, rolling. Oh yeah, that was, I mean, I would be laid up for 2-3 weeks with having to sleep with my head up and a wrap around my neck. So I don't do very many painting jobs like that anymore, but I used to. I loved it. My dad taught me how to paint houses and things like that. And my dad taught me how to run the riding lawnmower. You wonder why people that have farms or they have large pieces of property and they take care of their own property, they don't have to go to the gym. And this is why. Can you guys hear that? There's a frog over there. We've got a section. He keeps on, making his frog noises. There's a section that's very wet and it doesn't dry out till like mid-June. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys off. Oh, sorry. I still have good balance, but it's not like it used to be. But I'm going to turn you guys off, and I will come back on when we do a little tour around the yard. Got to take you down to the lot. Wait till you see that down there. I did all these hosta. Took some from my other house. This one here, there's probably 3 bunches in here. And then we had a critter. They used to go all along here, but the critter ate the roots. So now it's just grass. There's some more hosta. There's yellow, I think it's primrose. A couple years ago I planted a bunch of these tiger lilies here and some more primrose. This is the back porch. I'm gonna go around. This is our shed. We kept the original doors. We just painted them. And I put in these flower beds here, all along the side of the house. Oh wow, my camphor is starting to grow. All of these flower beds I put in. Got some lily of the valley. I've got to get rid of, you know what these briars are? They're blackberries. And they, I cut them down and they just come back with a vengeance every spring. There's the forsythia down here, more tiger lilies, more briars. Look at, they're coming in. Look at that. I got to cut those down. But my peonies are doing really good this year. More tiger lilies. I've got a blue hydrangea here. Only got 1 flower last year. It might be because the fire pit is right here. More primrose. Oh, this is awesome. Last year I only had 2 on this bush, and now this year I've got 4. More tiger lilies. The tiger lilies line the front yard. This thing. Oh, I gotta move it back. Oh, God. Can you see we've got a windmill here. See how the tiger lilies line. And then I planted all these ferns in here. The weeding alone is just astronomical. I've got purple irises in here. I don't know if they're going to bloom this year because they end up usually in June. More camphor, a white hydrangea. This is Solomon's ladder, or Solomon's, I don't know, throne. I only had one of these, and now I've got, oh gosh, 5 or 6. I'm going to have to transplant that in the fall. And my bleeding heart. Oh. And then over there is the huge, look at the top. The rhododendrons are starting to bloom. So yeah, the side of the driveway, more columbines. I usually put a plant on there. I haven't gotten to it yet. This goes all the way up into the woods. We've got to cut those. My husband's going to cut those logs down. We don't own that land up there, but we watch it for the guy that owns it. And this tree, I took it, we were on a vacation. I plucked it up off the side of the road, and it was just a little, wasn't even a foot high, and look how big it is now. There's St. Francis. All right. Now I'm walking down the side here. Oh, maybe these are, no, these are asters. Yellow asters. Another pile of those. But look, over the weekend I weeded. I got a ton of daisies coming in here. I let the violets and all of that grow in, but these dandelions, I pulled so many of them up with my tool. I forgot what this is called. This is some kind of a grass. All right, let's walk down to the lot. Yeah, see, you could see, no, I cut those briars down. The forsythia drapes over onto the lot. But check out all the freaking dandelions. We just mowed this on Saturday. And here's our burning barrel. So all of this in here, we're just kind of allowing the plants to grow in and down. Camphor's coming down, see? Oh, if I go up, where am I here? You can see I got a little bleeding heart somewhere growing up there. But that part has not been plowed down yet, just this section. My husband put these 2 horses here so that the people looking at the house next door won't come up here and turn around because it's a dead end. He's like, I don't want, no. Nobody's going to come up here. Even though, this gets kind of wet right here, but it all dries out because the water runs down the hill. There's a hill way, way up there, and it goes all the way up there. And then down there is water. So we've got this trench here, which we're going to have to blow the leaves out of. And that's where the water runs when we have a rainstorm. I started collecting rocks here because I'm going to use them. But down here we have a culvert. See? Water runs under the driveway. Friends, I probably have grass all over my face. That's it. That's the yard. I'm not going to show you the house. It is really pretty. But I'm not going to show it to you because this is going up on YouTube. So I thought you'd enjoy taking a little walk with me. Such a gorgeous day, but I'm sweating like a mad woman. Yeah, that hibaceous or whatever it's called, radicata. Look it up. That's what the dandelion is called. I've got grass on my glasses. I'd like to eradicata. eradicata those dandelions. Oh, I got to show you one other thing. This is cool. So let me turn you around. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but rhododendrons grow on runners under the ground. This rhododendron comes from that big one right there. And they run. I'm going to dig that one up. Check it out. Blueberries. Oh, don't listen. My dog, he's being annoying. Really annoying. Yeah, there's blueberries. We do have blueberries here. Not many. Look at, here's another one. Baby rhododendron. All these, see how they're growing? From the big one right here, they're growing all along the side. And you can take these and move them around your property. Here's another one I want to take. I'll probably take a couple. I planted, oh gosh, it's wet. I planted 2. This one took, and I had one over here, but it didn't take. So I want to start bringing these out onto the berm. Eventually, I want to disguise the berm if we stay here. Okay, my friends, that's it. That's it. We are done. I'm going to go in and drink some water and wait for the weed whacker to recharge and finish my weed whacking, and then my husband won't have to do it. He'll just have to mow the lot. He'll be happy about that. He might even do it tonight while I'm working. I got to show you. We have our American flag. Hail to the red, white, and blue. I love America. I love America. I don't like what's happening to our America. I said I wasn't going to get political on my channel, and I'm not. But I can say that that's my personal opinion. The country that used to be when I was growing up is no longer the country that it was. And I can't go to the grocery store and get things that I need for under $100. Like if I want to cook a meal or get food for a couple of days, and then incidentals and things like that we need, it's the minimum $100. And I remember when I used to be able to buy for $30 a full week's worth of groceries using coupons. It's crazy. I'm back to clipping coupons again. I'm back to using my app. So actually, I've got $10 off coming to me for Memorial Day weekend off my app. So anyhow, be well and be blessed, beautiful people. I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video.